Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznek. We are back on Beaver Creek. That's right. 2 Beaver Creek episodes in 1 week, you say? Well, I'm kind of in this creative dilemma right now with my American Farmer series. I want to keep the series real time, as in a real world reflection of what a Nebraskan farm would be doing. The only problem is I forgot about the collision on the flowers. Now I'm stuck on flowers. Ready? You want to laugh? Stuck on flowers. I keep forgetting about these dang flowers. They have a collision. It's the dumbest thing ever. Modding welt. Makes me almost want to delete the pack, but pretty much every decoration I have on this map's from there. So yeah, that's my dilemma. You know, real world problems, right? I don't know which way to take it. That's plenty of straw though for a while. So I've come back to Beaver Creek this week. I'll get another episode of American Farmer out. Not to mention, when Raz went into Las Vegas, he said he didn't know if he'd be releasing an episode this week. It's just really hard to come up with stuff. I visited Pleasant Valley a couple times. I plan on going back there. Just don't know when. And then I did the crossover with ATS, which was really, really fun, and I hope everybody liked it. I really liked it. Man. There you go. Like, why won't you detach? I kept hitting detach. What's we gonna do? Oh, we gotta give them some oats. They need some oats. I just happen to have a trailer right here next to the oats silo. And am I under it? No. So I've come back to Beaver Creek. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Train of thought. And what we're going to do today is I got to get the wool sold off. As you could tell from the thumbnail image, that's what we're going to do. We'll be hauling some wood. We're going to be hauling some wood to sell it first, and we're going to go and start selling the wool. That is my plan. And then that's probably all really we'll have time to do in the episode, because I'm going to manually load the wool. What? You say? Well, I'm going to attempt to manually load the wool. Give it the best shot. The only thing about this mod that I don't like, and you probably can guess, is I wish that these two troughs were different color. I wish that one was the hay color. I wish this one was the oats color. Straw plane is excellent. The horses are doing well. I haven't rode any yet, but beekeeper guy over there, Charlie, he comes and rides them. So rides them, and brushes them, exercises, all that good stuff. Drop some oats in there. I didn't think it would take too much. Over here, let's fill up the water. Really like how the map's turning out. It's been really, really fun playing on this map. And it still really keeps my interest. I find myself, when I have nothing else to do, I find myself here on Beaver Creek working, or planning, or plotting, or coming up with other fun ways to showcase mods and different things for the game, because that's kind of what I'm doing with this, is I'm playing ways I've never played before, I'm doing things I've never done before, and I'm trying out a bunch of different mods and mod packs and things like that. Put the cover back on so that when it rains, the rain doesn't get in there. Then I tell you what, I think we're good here. I think the horses are squared away. Let's take a look. Yep, they could use a little more straw, but I'm not really going to put another bale in there just for the sake of putting a bale in there. I guess what we'll do is I'll drive over here to the sawmill and load up a few wood pallets and take those to sell. Sweet, going this way. Probably need to close these sheds. Were we born in a barn or something? What a funny joke. Alright, sorry, I'm in a different kind of mood today. If you haven't noticed yet, I'm a little different at times. At least I think I am. We're going to definitely have to spray weeds once everything emerges. I'm kind of concerned that something's going on with the game. Let me kill the engine because it's kind of loud. The reason why is none of my grass is growing. So like if you go to grass and you go here, it's grown everywhere else. Except for here. Like this stuff is not growing at all. I'm kind of worried about it. I mean, it's allowed me to fertilize it. It needs to be sprayed for weeds, but we're going to do all that at one time. I think that's probably what I'll do. I'm going to spray for weeds all at one time. Pretty much spray all this. We got the oats planted over here, like I said in the last episode. Plant some oats. We have this field, so we might as well use it. I'm going to mow all this. I'm going to have plenty of grass. It's kind of weird. I must have did something weird when I was playing. Anywho, my favorite two words. Anywho, let's go over here and load some wood. Let's load up some wood and we'll take it to market. And I'll show you that I do manually load the wood. I don't use this little thing though. Those big pallets weigh like 3 tons. Pretty heavy. Just park the cloths under the shed here. It has 21 hours on it. This tractor does. I went ahead and repaired it, but it has 21 hours. Right. Already loaded a couple of pallets. I'm getting pretty good at this actually. I have it. Oh, I gotta fix that. Why is that? I have the easy unload forks, and I know sometimes I don't know why, but sometimes it causes like a weird thing with the pallets, where they won't. There it goes. Sometimes it does some weird stuff with the pallets. But I can't, these pallets weigh so much. Like this pallet, 2.98 tons for this one pallet of wood. And it puts so much tension on those forks that you cannot unload them. You can't. I mean, you cannot get it out from under this pallet once you get it put up there. It's like watching paint dry, people, I promise. That's how entertaining it is. See, here's the crazy thing. I used to work at a factory a long time ago, before I went to school. And I ran a forklift every day. Every day I ran a forklift. And it was easier to move. I mean, we moved boats with a forklift. It was easier to move a boat than it is to move these pallets in this game. Maybe it's just because it's really hard to see what you're doing. Because even an in-cab view, like, I can't see at all. Maybe I need to use the forklift. I think the forklift just isn't strong enough. Yeah, these are getting that weird glitch I get sometimes with the forks. So they kind of, I don't know. Ooh, easy pallet. Easy farm sim physics. Don't get riled up there. Don't get too worked up. It gets a little excitable. Now, why am I doing this with the tractor? Because we're going to use the tractor for the poplar bales and to run the baler, and I didn't want to own. And you need like 250 plus horsepower to run that poplar baler. And I didn't want to have a bunch of different equipment just sitting here. Kind of like to use the stuff I buy. Let's see, we got room on the end. Take a couple of these guys. Grab some of these guys. The sawmill is so loud. See what happened is, and I know what causes this. Why the forks don't work. I had them folded, because really what it does is you can't see it, but let's see. There's a folded and unfolded. You can kind of see, like, it's really hard to look, but watch the forks, and now watch them. Watch them, now watch them. Like, collision goes in and out. And what happens is if you exit the game with the collision in, but next time you play, the pallets just kind of don't work right. They just, the forks just kind of cause weird glitches and grabs. They don't function correctly. And that's just from me playing with the mod, and I cannot get this thing in. See, they're kind of a pain. These wood pallets are. These are the only pallets I really have trouble with. When I use like the in-game pallets or the poplar pallets, I have no issues. It's just the pallets this sawmill makes. Like this pallet right here weighs 2.98 tons, and I really think the weight is just too high. Maybe that's what's causing the problem. I'm just gonna put one of these on here at the end. So usually, see, like it just fell off. No reason. And that's my fault because I had the pallets bale forks just not kind of working right. Let's see if I disconnect them, if it fixes it. You can reset them or you can restart the game. Yeah, no. I think I have to save and restart. It's just kind of a weird, wonky thing. These pallets are just kind of weird. Easy farm sim physics. Get up there. There you go. See how I just threw it up there? Like a pro. Alright. Cut the engine off. Let's throw our straps on that don't cover anything. And let's head. We'll head down to the sawmill. We'll take the back way. Alright. Then, so we're going to go sell this, and then what I'll do is when I get back to the farm, to the sheep area, catch up with you there. I was driving by where the orchard and the vineyard is. Something going on down here. Been working. I haven't been by this way in a while. Brought a dozer in. They leveled this all out. Oh. A pile of dirt to start just spreading this out. In a nice level area. They've got some stuff here. They must be building something. Huh. Definitely gonna have to watch this to see what comes to Beaver Creek. I'm really curious to find out what happens there. I have no idea what's going to be there. The suspense is killing me. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. Just have to wait and see. Should be in the next episode or two. And then up here at the orchard, they've kind of... I think the apples trees are up and running. Yep, I see apples on. No grapes yet. Still too early. Still too early. Oh, it's gonna rain. There's rain in the forecast. Alright, I better get to the farm. We're gonna start loading wool. I'm going to attempt it. I'm gonna try to attempt 2 at a time. Probably fail miserably, but it's definitely worth a try. Now here's the crazy thing. That trailer has auto load. The 2 at a time's not gonna work. I can just tell you right now. Just not gonna work. Or at least I'm just gonna mess it up and make things worse than they are. So just load 1 at a time. Just slap this guy on for now. that's my plan. I'm going to get these wool pallets loaded up. I have 33 in here to sell. I don't know how many I'll be able to fit on this trailer. If I go too high, probably can get quite a few of them on there. Probably get at least 28 on there. So it looks like I can go about 7 wide. That's my guess, at least. That's what I'll do. I'm going to time-lapse this and make you just sit here and watch me load pallets for days on end. It takes me forever to do this because I'm loading stuff. That's what happens when you cheat forever. Happens to me, at least. I lose my loading skills. I'm trying to communicate like between my foot, which is using the gas pedal, and my hand, which is running the mouse, because I don't have a joystick. Probably hear my wheel there. I just never can get a good like angle that I'm happy with. If there is a good angle, let me know. You guys probably know better than I do. Oh god, that's horrible. We gotta fix this real quick. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this just to give me something to go on. Gotta fix that. I mean, I can't handle it. I can't handle stuff not being perfectly straight. There's a strap here. What's the strap? Yep, I know there's one here. I know you have straps. See? I know they had them. It's just not one to cooperate with me. I turn super strength off. It's just not, straps just don't want to work on this trailer too well. They won't let you turn them on and off manually. That's alright, we'll fix it later. We'll fix it later, but that's what I want to go with. But I want to go too high. That's my plan, in the rain. But that's alright, the bales are wrapped. We'll get all this stuff loaded up. Like I said, this is how it spawns them out. That's how it spawns them. But for the sake of time, effort, and we'll spawn time. Alright, let's get to work. Let's crank up the music and let's load some bales. I mean, I've already dragged my feet long enough.
Oh man, took a little bit of work. At least for me. Let's see if the straps go all the way up. Look at that. Those are some good tension straps. That, folks, that is a load of wool. All right. Now, the price. Why did I wait till now? Price is kind of showing the highest right now. Probably could get more in the fall, but I think it's pretty good. Let's look here. It's $1334.80 per ton. I don't know how many tons. I didn't even look to see how much each pallet weighed. Not very much. I'll tell you, they're not very heavy at all. What we'll do is we're gonna. This thing has no working wipers. This Mack truck. We will go and get this stuff down to the shop, and we'll see how much money we made. Meet you down there, or I won't meet you down there. I only took the turn like at 5 miles an hour. A little top heavy. That's alright. I have magic powers. I have magic Raz powers. No, no, no. Calm your tush. There you go. That is why you have super strength. Right there. That's the whole point of it. Alright, let me see if I can drive this thing without wrecking it. I was only going like 5 miles an hour over that turn. But as you can see, the wool load is kind of on the right side of the trailer. It's a little wobbly. It's a little wobbly wool load. We'll just have to take our time, and I'm gonna try to make it without tipping it over now. See you in a second. Success! Well, I better not celebrate too early. We still gotta get through the gate without tipping this thing over. I'm driving this thing down the road, and I'm sitting there thinking of that "Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool?" I don't know why that song was in my head, but it was. It's gonna be a lot of sweaters and socks right here. A lot of sweaters and socks. Or Civil War uniforms. Were Civil War uniforms made out of wool? Pretty sure they were. Now, I think the wool sell point, yep, the wool sell point's the one up front. Because down here there's 3 sell points. There's the, like all the crop goes in there, the wood goes right here, the wood pallets, and then everything else like milk, eggs, wool, pretty much everything else goes right over here. Am I going to unload all this manually? No, not going to happen. I'm going to pull across this sell point and see what happens. That's what I'm going to do. Is the magical dock workers come out and grab it. Yay, it's selling. I need to turn my belts off so that it starts dropping. Some of it sold. I don't know why. There it goes. But the front and back parts, let me see if it'll start selling here. I think that the sell point is just a, I don't know why, for this trailer the front and the backs don't work. So what I have to do is just like the pallets of wood. Gotta grab them. Sell them. That's what I gotta do. Oh, come on. Already. We're getting $2,000 a pallet. That's not bad. Considering I haven't made any money off the sheep yet. This is pretty much the first time I made any money. Come on. Why aren't you working? Being a pain in my tush. There we go. Last one. Let's see. Let's see how much money we made. Sold wool. $46,339. Not bad for a year. I mean, considering we've had these sheep for a year and we're just now making money, it's really not that bad. I still have quite a bit of wool up there to sell, so we'll definitely do that. That's what I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to run and I'm going to cheat and auto load all the rest of the wool that I have and sell it, and then I'll be back with a final number for you guys. Well, I only halfway cheated because this thing will only auto load 12 pallets, so I had to load the rest of them myself. So I only half cheated. I got another full load here, so it should be another you know, $49,000. We'll get up there to the dock and I can't talk. We'll get up to the dock and we'll see how much we get. See you there. All right, load number 2. We're going in the backside. It says do not enter, but I'm their only business, so they kind of like me. I'm the one that's what keeps all these dock workers and with jobs is me down here, bringing all these wonderful products to market to send them upriver. All right, let's turn our. Oh no. Okay. About had a complete collapse. Almost. Alright, let's finish selling the rest of this stuff. Come on, pallet. Quit jumping all over creation. Go. Ooh, great demand at the sawmill. It's because the pallet's on its side. Come on, flip back up there. There you go. Come on. We're almost there, peoples. Our whole year's worth of wool sold. All right. Really, it was years worth of wool. Let's see what's. Ooh, longwood pallets. See, this right here is actually the dump point for wood chips. That's what that is. But it'll accept logs if I want to put them in there. But I don't. I always bring them down here to the port because they pay so much more for them. All right, let's see. Let's see how much we sold in wool today. $92,372. That's how much wool we got out of. Let's see. We have 300. I need to feed these guys. 300 and. Is that 363 sheep? I don't think that's what we started with. I know because we have a bunch of baby sheeps. We don't have any baby sheeps right now. Oh, right here. Yeah, see, we have a bunch of baby sheeps. I don't think they produce wool. Baby sheeps. I could be wrong. I mean, these are like baby sheeps. They're only like 18.7 pounds. And I don't know if the males produce. I'm pretty sure they do. I mean, look how many newborns we have. We have tons of newborns. Now, these mature ones, I'm sure they have tons of newborns. So many baby sheeps. So we will definitely have more wool next year. Definitely will have more wool next year. I wanted to say thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. We'll be back again next week for more Beaver Creek and hopefully another episode of American Farmer. Also doing the Fort Schritt Farms. It's a time-lapse series on Mini Brune that I kind of record when the family is asleep so they don't hear me chatting. Most of these that I record with voice I actually do during the day. Kids are at school and the wife is at work because I don't work during the week. I just work weekends, which is really nice. It gives me a lot of free time to game. My favorite thing to do in my advanced age. Not too old, but I'm getting older. Let me know what you think of the series so far. Don't be afraid to comment. Tell your friends. Must have had more wool there somewhere. Tell your friends. Tell them to come find Raz and subscribe to the channel. I'm over 700 subscribers, and I'm so humbled by that. I never ever imagined that I would have that many subscribers. And I know in the grand scheme of things, to some other YouTubers, that's like nothing. But to me, it means a lot that people take the time to say, hey Raz, you're doing a pretty good job. We like your stuff. Here I am driving with a keyboard and I have a wheel right in front of me. So thank you guys very much. And until next time, stay safe. See you later. Bye.